Are you okay? Hey, my name is Jesse Grossballin, and welcome to the JesseAF show. Today is Thursday, May 9th, 2019, episode 88 of my daily podcast. Yeah, that's right, daily. That means every single day I'll be posting a new episode, so please check in tomorrow for my next episode. I'm on Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So if you have any of those platforms, please consider subscribing. That way you get notifications for whenever I post a new episode. Are you okay? That's a question that people overlook. It's a question that people don't ask enough, maybe. It's a question that really should be talked about. The question of, are you okay, is referencing to the leading cause of pain and suffering in this country, and that's called depression. Depression hits everybody. It hits everybody. No matter who you are, no matter how strong you are, no matter how weak you are, no matter how smart you are, or anything, it hits you. It hits everybody, and depression affects everybody differently. I mean, it's not exactly understandable at different levels because depression is different for everybody. It is. Some people make jokes about things all the time when they're depressed. Some people are closed up and they just spend all their time hiding. Some people take substances and they abuse those substances. And that's how they handle depression. Some people cry to themselves. Some people cry out loud. Some people hurt themselves. Depression is one really disgusting thing that we as humans fight against all the time. No matter who you are, it happens. And the simple question of, are you okay, is something that a lot of people don't like answering. A lot of people don't like asking it either. It's difficult. It's difficult to give that person help. We're not all perfect or we don't all understand what people are going through. We don't know what to say, when to say it. Some people don't have sympathy for others. Some people just don't know how to have sympathy for others or empathy. It happens. A lot of people die from it too. It's a terrible disease that really hits home to a lot of people. Depression is something that people make fun of sometimes. Maybe because they are going through depression. They make fun of it because they act like it's not really a thing and it's not really hurting them, but they are getting hurt. They're hurting themselves by saying it. Depression is a very cruel thing. It takes many lives and it really affects many people. It affects families, it affects neighborhoods, it affects communities. Depression is serious. And the simple question of, are you okay, means the world to someone. It does. When someone knows that you care about them enough to ask if they are okay, it means a lot. Sure, there are cases where people just put up their walls and they don't let anyone in. They don't let anyone know that they're hurting inside. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. It's ugly. It's awful. It's not good. It's not fun to see. It's actually one of the hardest things to witness. Depression is real. A lot of people face it. I know I've said that a lot, but I just want to make sure that you understand that completely because everybody faces it. No matter who it is. It could be your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad. It could be your grandparents. It could be anybody. And you just have to think about that. You have to think about how they might be feeling. Maybe they lost someone recently. Maybe their life hasn't been great to them. Maybe their business failed. Maybe they lost a business. Maybe they lost a child. You have to be compassionate and you have to be empathetic towards these people. A lot of people say they have to be stronger. A lot of people say they're weak and they have to stop thinking about it, and it's as simple as that, but it's not. It's not that simple because their depression may be triggered by everyday things. Maybe just drinking their cup of coffee in the morning will trigger their depression. Maybe a seasonal change would trigger their depression. Maybe seeing a smile on someone's face or hearing an explosion. I saw a post yesterday on Facebook about military depression and causes and things that people from the military face after they're done being deployed and they're back home. Maybe they're injured, maybe they're not. But I can certainly say that most everybody that comes back from the military is definitely injured in some way. They're hurt. Maybe they lost a friend. Maybe they lost their whole battalion. You don't know. Maybe they got shot at. Maybe they got hit. Maybe they were blown up. And they're the only survivor of their squad. And they're only surviving because they were lucky. But are they lucky? They don't feel lucky. They don't feel lucky because they have to be reminded of that pain every single day because they're losing, they lost their legs and they have to put their prosthetic legs on. And they're reminded of those people that died next to them. They're reminded of those horrible images in their head. PTSD is real. It's terrible. And it happens all the time. Everybody faces PTSD also, no matter what it is. Maybe it was an abusive relationship with a spouse where someone would yell at them all the time and it was a very bad relationship and they finally got out of it. And then when someone yells in public, when some guy yells in public, they just kind of shut up and they hold themselves close, and then they transport themselves into that moment where they just feel defenseless, where they feel like they have no power. It happens. It happens way too often, and we have to be mindful of those things. We have to care. We have to think about those things, and we have to really understand that there's nothing we can say or do that would change that in that second. Because depression hits you and it doesn't go away fast. It stays with you for a while. It comes back and it hits hard and it's not good. It's ugly. You might not understand it because you may not have dealt with it personally, but it happens. Maybe someone needs to get out of that environment where they're always depressed. Maybe they're in an environment where they're always in pain. Maybe they need to get out of that environment. Seek help. Help is there for you. It's out there. And there are counselors, there are grief counselors for these terrible shootings that happen at schools. There are grief counselors for the students that are classmates of the people that have died from these things. It happens far too often. And people have to understand that it's okay to be weak. It's okay to have pain and suffering. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let others help you. People don't want help. They don't. They don't want to feel weak. They don't want to feel defenseless because they felt weak and defenseless from those acts that made them depressed. They don't want that. Maybe they might want people to just leave them alone and just let them go. Some people jump off bridges. It happens. You have to be mentally strong, even if everything is going against you. This world is too violent for you to just ignore what happens. People die, but it doesn't mean that life is over for you. It doesn't mean that life is over for you if your family member died, because there's always a new thing to do. There's always something else, something better around the corner. And you have to take that moment. You have to understand that moment. You have to live every day like it's your last. You have to enjoy every single moment you have on this earth, because it is an amazing earth. It is an amazing place to live. There are communities of people that love each other. I mean, you have to enjoy your life. You have to enjoy what you have to offer to people. You have to enjoy what others have to offer to you. You have to enjoy your life. Maybe it's this video that helps you. Maybe it's this video that will pull you out of your slum and get you some help. Maybe you will find help because of this video. I'm going to tell you one thing. Everything may be crashing around you, but it doesn't mean that you have to crash too. Be strong. Don't be weak. Be strong. In here and in here, because both of them are important. You have to enjoy being yourself, and you have to be okay with who you are, and you have to stop letting other people's judgment hurt you. Because no matter what anybody says, no matter what their words say, you are important. Because you are you, and that is the best thing you could be. You. Stop trying to be someone else. If you are trying to be someone else, be yourself. Touch someone's life. Help someone else. Maybe that might help you. I know one thing, that you need strong people in your life if you're dealing with depression. You need people that are happy all the time. You need people that are smiling every single moment of every single day to just give you that kind of feeling. You know that kind of feeling. Maybe your mom gave that feeling to you. Maybe your dad gave that feeling to you. Maybe your brother or your sister gave that feeling to you. Men cry too. Enjoy your life, because there are so many things you have not tried yet, and maybe there is this one thing that you're going to see tomorrow that you just haven't seen ever before, and it lightens up your life. And maybe you start a company. Maybe you help someone that has depression. Maybe you enjoy helping other people that are suffering. Maybe you start a campaign where you just fight against depression. Be who you are. Enjoy your life, because there are so many amazing things to see. There are. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. I know I did. It's so powerful. It's so amazing. It's special. Life is special. Don't take it for granted. Do what you can with your life. Inspire change. Do whatever you want. Help somebody. Maybe you are not facing depression. Maybe you are happy all the time. Share your smiles with others. Be happy. Don't be mean. Enjoy your life. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you enjoy your day. I will always be here for anybody that needs help. I am a happy person, no matter what time of day it is, no matter where I am with my mind, I am always happy. I am. I'm just that kind of person. So if you have anything that you want to say to me, please send me a message. DM me on Instagram. I will look at the request, and I will read it, and I will respond. DM me. Do it. If you have my phone number, give me a text. Give me a call. I want to help you if you have problems. I enjoy helping others, and maybe you need to call someone that's more of a professional. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. There is help. Find it. There are psychologists. There are people there. Maybe it's your family. And have a great day.